Hello everyone, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. This is Muhammad Fazda from Class F. Today we are going to explain our network infrastructure project. So let's begin. So here is our project overview. So we can see that we have to connect the headquarter with three branch offices. We need to provide centralized network services. We need internet access. Also, we have to be concerned about the securities. Also, it should be scalable in the future. And the technologies needed to be used are VLAN, OSPF, DHCP, DNS, NAT and PAT, ACL, and TNC. So let's have a look at our basic network structure. So mainly it starts from the internet with the ISP router. The ISP router connects to the headquarter office and the three branches. In the headquarter, we have few offices. There is a room for private servers, which are restricted to the headquarter users only, while the DMZ server is for public access, which is exposed to the internet. In the branch, it follows the same structure throughout all the branches. So in the branch, there is a local server room and it have few offices. So branch 2 and branch 3 follows the same structure. So let's have a look on the HQ network design. So uh, our HQ router is connected with the ISP directly to the internet. Then the router is connected to the core switch for the headquarters. From the core switch, there are access switches connected to different VLANs. We have here, we can see that there is 10 for management, 20 for IT department, 30 for HR and finance, 40 for guest Wi-Fi access, 50 for voice, and 60 for corporate Wi-Fi. And for the servers, we have VLAN 70 and 80. 70 is the private server, which is restricted only to the staff of the headquarters, while the DMZ server, where we have web server, DNS, mail, VPN, these are exposed to the internet. So this can be accessed from outside the network. Okay, next see the structure of our branches. So here I have taken branch 1 structure, for example, because the other follows the same. So it also have a similar structure. It's connected to the internet, the main router. Then it follows to a switch. Then from the switch we have different access switches, which will provide network access to different VLANs. There is VLAN 10 for management, 20 for staff, 30 for voice call, 40 for guest, and 50 for servers. And 60 is reserved for future expansion. While in in the branches, we have three servers, local servers only available to the local branch network, not exposed to the internet. So here we have web server, FTP server, and app server. Let's move to the next slide. So here we can see our dynamic routing details. So we have used OSPF so that we don't need to manually configure the network routes every time there is a change in the network. So there are then we can see that advertised networks are HQ, BR1, BR2, and BR3. So these networks will be advertised to the other neighbor networks so that the routing table will be adjusted automatically whenever there is a change in the network. And in the summary, we can see that there is the area is used, area 1, routing type is dynamic, and also metric is used, cost metric. Now let's have a look about the implementation of DNS and DHCP services in our network. So there is a central server under the DMZ part of our HQ, which provides DNS and DHCP services. So since this server is inside the HQ, so HQ gets direct access. So here we have used only certain VLANs which can support automatic IP allocation, like the IT department, finance department, guest, and corporate Wi-Fi, etc. Why the management and servers, we haven't used DHCP because those are static IPs are more suitable for those because they need a fixed IP always. So we have used specific VLAN for the DHCP, so the IP allocation will happen automatically. While the branch networks are using the relay method to get DHCP addresses, so we in each branch router we have configured IP helper address so that those branches can also receive automatic IP in those specific VLANs. Here we can see the NAT and PAT with the internet connectivity. So we have applied this technology in our network. So each branch will have their private IP, but whenever they will access the internet, their private IP will be converted into a public IP, single public IP, and ports will be used to distinguish sessions. So this will make it more efficient. We will be able to use few public IP for a lot of internal devices. So we have applied two ACL in our network. One is for protecting the internal server from the public access. So we have set the rules so that only the internal headquarter VLAN can access the internal servers. It's not exposed to the public, even the other branches. While the DMZ zone is accessible by everyone, the internet traffic, also the other branches, HQ guests, and their own internal networks. The second ACL was used for guest isolation. Since all the guests are on the VLAN 40 and they don't need to access the internal servers of the network, so we have restricted to use all the servers, access all the servers from the guest. So at the last, here we have the testing results. After setting up the network, we have tested inter VLAN routing, we have tested OSPF routing, DHCP, DNS. Also, we have checked the internet and also checked if the ACL is working or not properly. And also we have checked our NAT and PAT translations. So all the tests were passed successfully. This is how we can be sure that our network is functioning properly. At the last, here is a conclusion. So what we have achieved with this project, we have successfully connected 3 branches with the HQ. We have implemented VLAN segmentation for network organization. Then we have applied the dynamic routing to make it more efficient and scalable. Then we also use DHCP and DNS for automatic IP allocation and domain name translation. We also connected our network with the internet. After applying NAT and PAT, we have more enhanced security, also more efficient network structure. The business benefits are there is improved network security. The network management is more simplified. It is more scalable for future growth. Then it's more reliable for inter-site communication. Also, it's a very cost-effective enterprise solution. So that's for me today. Thank you very much for your attention.